Mercedes-Benz needs no introduction. The C-Class is a car for salesmen rising through the ranks. Managers drive an E-Class and CEOs get driven around in an S-Class. But the M-Class?
Well, two things spring to mind. Drug dealer and a single mum who causes a scene at her son's football match and has a very severe haircut.
Am I wrong though? Statistics probably show somewhere that most managers who bought an M-Class were probably looking for a luxury car with a bit of SUV presence. But the M-Class just doesn't seem to have the same heritage as some of the other Mercedes models.
For a car that first came about back in 2012, the M-Class, or GLE as it was later rebadged, still looks the part. It's big, bold and flashy. But if you are a drug dealer, maybe go for black instead of pearly white.
Now the M-Class isn't made anymore, it's been replaced, so this car would be considered as a used model, making the interior, especially by Mercedes standards, a little bit dated. But the general quality and the fit and finish of the interior is very Mercedes, with some carbon fibre like buttons and carbon fibre dashboard. It is very nice.
Standard equipment includes sat-nav, climate control and pretty much electric everything.
Some of the switchgear and the technology, of course, is amazing. It does have attention assist, which means if you start nodding off at the wheel, it gives you a friendly wake and pat on the back to tell you that you need to concentrate. It's got heated seats and it also has cup holders that not only chill your drinks but also keep them hot as well, along with soft touch materials and an infotainment system that, yes, is dated, but yes, does do the job.
So the infotainment system might have the OS of a Tamagotchi, but at least the M-Class provides lots of storage options. As well as a very large boot with seats that fold flat, it also has a self-closing tailgate.
Something I forgot to mention in the front is this leather upholstery, which is very nice. And here in the back, practicality is cavernous. There are big thick A-pillars which you'd think would darken the cabin, but it doesn't, because it has a lovely panoramic sunroof over the top of us here. Legroom is okay, and this seat is set for my friend Joel's position. How's it going, Joel?
Hello, very comfortable in the front, thanks Matty.
Yeah, and very comfortable for me here too, because even with the panoramic sunroof there's plenty of headroom. But something I would advise is that the M-Class doesn't come, or never came, with a 7-seat option, so it is just the 5 seats in this SUV. So how does the M-Class drive? Well, as you know, with most of my reviews, if you watch them, I can't actually drive it because I'm not insured. But I am told that it is a generally nice drive. But if you're buying a used model, then look out for ones with hill descent control and anti-roll control. Otherwise, this big SUV body does roll a lot in the corners. But for motorway cruising, which is what most people will be using it for, it is brilliant. So we come to some disadvantages. It is hard to pick fault because someone who doesn't travel in luxury cars a lot like me, I am absolutely in my element in here. The M-Class is packed with technology and it is just brilliant. Some of the infotainment, well, all of the infotainment is a little bit dated if you want to count that as a disadvantage. Also, this 3-litre diesel engine costs a lot of money to fill up and doesn't get much MPG at all. Plus, to buy the perfect M-Class, you do have to look hard. Like I mentioned, you need that anti-roll control, and you'd probably be good with an air suspension as well. But these are a fairly new used car and have only really just been replaced, so there are a lot knocking about on the market. If you're like me and you just see this as a Mercedes and not an old Mercedes, then if you're looking for a luxury SUV, I think you'd be very happy.
Do you live in the Northwest and would like me to say something derogatory about your car? Then find my contact details in the description box below. But if the answer to those questions is no, then the least you can do is like, subscribe and view some of the other car reviews and videos on my channel.